hangover, teri baaton ka, tere pyar ka, tere sab kuch ka. And I'm sure there's going to be a hangover as well when one particular show ends next month. I know. There's so many fans for that particular show. And there are even more fans for my big star of this week here on Drivetime.
On Drivetime.
And my big star, as I have been mentioning since last week, it is Aham Sharma from the hit show Mahabharat on Star Plus, who plays Karan on Mahabharat. So let's say good afternoon to Aham. Hi, Aham.
Hi, Raj.
How are you?
I'm doing great. How are you doing?
I'm doing good as well. So it's been a few days since I've been talking to you, Aham, and finally, aaj mauka mil gaya.
आज मौका मिल गया रूबरू होने का.
I know, indeed. How's it going? Are you all right? How's the show going at Mahabharat? They're doing really well in the ratings in the UK, by the way.
That's great to hear. In fact, doing good all across. In fact, it's doing pretty well in India. People are following it big time in Indonesia. So it's working fine all across, I guess.
And do you know what? Since I announced that I'm going to do this interview, I've had non-stop tweets, emails about this interview. So you have a hell of a lot of fans, don't you?
Well, that's nice to hear. God's been kind.
I know. And do you know what? The show's doing really well. Like I said to you, in the UK last night, it was a top show. The most watched show on UK Asian television. So well done on that.
That's great to hear.
So, right, let's get into the interview now. Mahabharat, obviously, it's going to be ending soon. Now, we've heard lots of rumours about when it's ending and your character in the show as well. How does it feel to be part of a successful show and something that is coming to a natural end next month?
It feels great because Mahabharat is not just a particular show. It's our culture. It's what we have grown up, reading about, listening to from our parents. So it feels great that I got a chance to work in this prestigious project. It feels great.
Okay, as there's loads of these questions from the listeners, shall we go to some of them? And I have told you as well that you need to keep these answers short, all right, because there's so many of those questions, all right? The first question here is from Pallavi Singh. Now, Pallavi Singh wants to know, okay, with the Mahabharat War at its last leg, what has been the most pivotal and most challenging scene for you as Karan? Can you answer that part first? What's been the most challenging scene for you?
What's been the most challenging for me as of now, or the scenes which are yet gonna be shot?
Let's say the scenes that we've seen so far.
All right. In fact, I remember a couple of the scenes which were pretty challenging for me. Primarily, the scene where I face Kunti Mata. Though we have been showing that I know that we have kind of connection between me and Kunti Mata, but finally, when I come face to face, when she actually comes to me, reveals to me that I'm her son. Mm-hmm. That scene was really challenging for me because so many writers, poets have written so many things about it. So yeah, I had to live it to up to the expectations. So that was kind of a challenge for me.
Okay.
Besides the arena sequence wherein I just enter into the show, challenging that accept for what I am.
Yeah.
That was also quite good, yeah, okay. These two scenes.
And you also mentioned something's happening in weeks to come, I suppose. Is there a challenging scene that you're yet to face, that we're yet to see on TV?
Yes. When they're planning something during my death sequence, so that's something going to be challenging.
All right.
But I can't talk much about it.
Okay.
That's going to be quite exciting.
And you are still filming for the show, aren't you? You haven't finished your part yet, have you?
Not yet. I'm going to shoot for another 10 days, I guess, a week or 10 days.
All right. And Mahabharat, have you got a date for it? Are you allowed to say when the show is going to end?
As of now, it's tentative. It's going to end either on 9th of August or 16th, either of these 2 days.
Okay. Right, okay, another question here from Metharai, who wants to know, okay, are you satisfied with Karan's role, or would you have preferred to do some other character?
Absolutely, I'm very satisfied. In fact, they tried to show every possible thing about Karna. People often say that they should have shown a little more about Karna, but it's Mahabharat. It's about everyone. It's not only about Karna. And I'm very satisfied. Besides, I don't think that I would have opted for another role because Karna is kind of I've always been fascinated with this character. It's multi-layered. I get so many shades to portray. So I'm loving it.
Mm-hmm. But if there was one other role that you would like to play in Mahabharat, which other one would you choose?
You'll be surprised to know I would like to play Shakuni. Because as an actor, you get so many things to do with, there's no restriction whatever. You can just move around, do anything you like, all the gestures, all the postures, fine with that. Unlike Karna, I had to, play straight face. But if I was playing Shakuni, I could have done any possible thing. Like Praneeth, he's doing a remarkable job.
Yeah.
So, I envy him for that front because he can do anything he likes, It gives you that freedom.
Okay, another question here from Mahabharat FC. He wants to know, who is the closest to you on the sets of the show?
I've been asked these questions many times. I'm close to everyone, but primarily since I spend most of my time shooting with Kauravas, especially Duryodhan, Dushasan, Shakuni and all, so I'm pretty close to them. But whenever we get this chance to hang around with anyone, when Pandavas and Kauravas, we all shoot together. It's like college campus, we're all guys of same age group, so we love each other's company. We play cricket, we do horseback, anything. So it's all fun.
Okay. Messiah wants to know, what are the similarities between you and Karna?
I would say many, because I kind of relate to Karna in many ways. It's a story of, an underdog. Story of somebody who has who has made his mark on his own, who has struggled, to make it big or whatever you call it, to achieve what he believes in. So that way, I followed I'm trying to, pursue my dream. So I come from a small town, from far away, small town in Bihar, coming to Mumbai. I had to face my, struggle on my part. But, kind of Karna is a story which anybody can relate with. It's pretty easy. In fact, I think in all 4-5 films of Indian film industry so far, you would see Karna being repeated all across.
Yeah, true.
Primarily, it's a story of an underdog, who does not give up, who just fights for his rights or fights for the cause he believes in.
Yeah.
So that way I can relate, many things.
Okay. Mahi wants to know, what's the one thing you would love to change about Karna? What would that one thing be that you would change about him?
Actually, nothing, because Karna is what Karna is because of, certain mistakes which he committed. You learn from your mistakes, you grow, you become better, you become a better person, you become, spiritually become higher. So it's all learning process, I would say. It's a journey which we may commit certain mistakes, but that make us stronger. So I would not like to change anything. And that's the fun part. I mean, Karna is a human being, basically. He's no god. He might have done certain bad things, wrong things, for certain reasons, but that's what makes him Karna, right?
Okay.
So that's the fun part. That's what makes him more fascinating.
Mahi also wants to have a memorable dialogue of the show. Which is the one memorable dialogue that kind of stands out for you? Can you possibly recite that here on the radio for us?
One dialogue. It's a tough one. I have to go into Karna's zone.
Go on then.
Okay, I love the entry sequence where he just come in and challenging everyone that he do not stop me. He enters into the arena. People. Dronacharya asks him, "Who are you and who gave you the right to threaten or challenge someone?" Then I say it goes like this. पर्वतों के बीच जब कोई ध्वनि करता है आचार्य, तब प्रतिध्वनि अवश्य ही उठती है. पर्वत किसी की आज्ञा की प्रतीक्षा नहीं करता. So it was like that.
I like it. I love that dialogue. Okay, there's a question here from Dia as well. Dia wants to know, how have you ever looked at the script from the producers of the show and thought, actually, this isn't going to work in this particular scene. I probably want to tweak it in my own way. Has it ever happened to you on the show?
At times, a little bit of suggestion or a little bit of adjustment. I would not say that, I had to do anything of that sort, because the writing has been phenomenal good here on Mahabharat. They had done remarkable, good work. So they were all prepared. But at times, there are certain things I would like to, to be said like this. I could just pass my suggestion. This is something I want to say. I feel this is going to be right for me as per the character. Very nominal changes. Primarily, it's been the way it's been written.
Right. Dia also wants to know, why didn't you grow your hair for the role like the Pandavs did for the show?
I did not have much time. Actually, I was shooting for my film, which released last year.
Yeah.
I was the last guy who got finalized, I guess. I was on board in August, and we started shooting in the same month, I guess, within 15, 20 days or within a month's time. And in the film which I was shooting for, I had really short hair, so I did not have time to grow them. And when now I could actually grow them, but still the kind of length I'm sporting is going to take almost 8-10 months or even a year to grow that long. So I didn't get time actually to grow them.
Neeta, by the way, wants to know, okay, how do you prepare yourself to fit in the character? I mean, switching from Aham to Karna, how is that possible? I mean, how do you do it in such quick time?
It's about, since when I took up this role, I did my study, I researched, I read as many books as possible. So you have backstory ready, you have each and everything about the character. Then only you go on the sets. And just before getting into the scene, you ask certain questions. Why am I here? What I'm doing? What could be the situation? Mm-hmm. And once you get all the answers correctly, then you just open yourself to the reality. Just react to situation. React to anything which is happening around you. Just try to be alive in each and every frame. Mm-hmm. And at the core, since you have already prepared so much, that you're playing Karna. So everything falls in place once you start reacting to situation, feeling that you're Karna. Mm-hmm. So it's something which any actor would do. Nothing special about it.
Okay. Nirbhay FC wants to know, okay, did this challenging role bring any change in your life? And if so, what kind of change has that brought into your life?
Yes, it made me more aware about certain things. Like I kind of understand life better now, because while preparing for this role, I read many books which kind of brought me closer to spiritualism as well. I read many books, so I think I look at life differently now. I become a little patient. So many changes, yes, okay. That way.
Shilpa wants to know, okay, why did you choose acting as a profession, as you are an engineer? And did it take your parents to be convinced quite a lot for the changing career path?
Yes, it was not easy for me. I took up this, firstly I'll answer why did I take up. I took up because I wanted to do acting. In my college days, I realized that I won't be satisfied doing, a normal job. So I had to complete my study and secure a job, because like I said, I come from a small place where it's important for me to, be independent basically. Uh-huh. So first I had to complete my education, secure a job, which I did. And I did not tell my parents till I got my first role. Uh-huh. So they straight away got calls from certain people saying that your son, probably he's on TV, I watched him. And that's how they got to know that I started acting. My sisters, brother, they knew, but I did not tell my father basically, because it's kind of uncertain job. Unless you secure, make a mark for yourself, it's a constant struggle. Yeah. So I did not want them to think that probably I'm going to be struggling. I've chosen tough life and all. So I did not tell them unless I had something to show them. But
after watching Mahabharat and your other work as well, I'm sure they must be the proudest family that you've got.
Yes, they're very happy. In fact, they've been happy. My father never stopped me from doing anything. It's just to make them, I just did not want them to feel worried about me, to worry about me. Now they're very, very happy. Not just my family, my father. Every single person who knew me, be my old friends or my college friends or my anybody from my village. Yeah. They're all very happy and proud of me, and all I can say is thank you.
And God, can I also add, besides your family and friends, there's a massive fan base, and there's a question here from List and Preets. They both want to know, can you describe your fans in one word? Because you got such a massive fan base.
I just want to thank them very much, because they have really been very nice to me. They have really encouraged me all across, all this while. They have constantly giving me their feedback. How can I do better and all? So it's really special to me. I can't thank them enough, for that kind of love and support they have given me.
Mm. And there's a question here also from List saying, when Mahabharat does end, have you got stuff planned? As in, what work have you got planned or lined up next after that?
There's nothing confirmed as of now, because I'm still under contract. till this show completely gets over, or till my track gets over, which will get over by the end of this month. But still, till July end, I cannot take up anything else. Though I'm on talks with certain people. But as of now, nothing's confirmed, but I'm hopeful. I'm sure that something's going to start pretty soon, and I'll keep them, I'll just keep in touch. I'll let everyone know.
You are quite active, aren't you, on Twitter, aren't you? But except for, was it last week or just a few days back, your password was kind of hacked into?
Yes. I mean, certain weird things happened to me. Certain people were followed. I don't know. I mean, how did it happen? Yes, it got hacked. It happened for me for the first time. Uh-huh. I was not pretty used to Twitter. I recently got my account activated. In fact, I opened my account Twitter recently, I guess 4-5 months ago. So now I'm pretty active. I'm loving it. It's a nice way to interact with people, interact with your friends, your fans, if you call them. I prefer calling them friends because they've been guiding me all across.
There's a question here from Apu. Apu wants to know, okay, if you were offered another mythological or historical show, which historical character would you most like to play?
As of now, I think I'll take a break from historical or mythological show, but you never say never. If something exciting comes my way, I may reconsider. But I like to do something social, lighter things, something more realistic, contemporary. But when it comes to historical character, I think Ashoka would be great because, again, it's got so many things to show. It's again multi-layered character which I would love to portray. Ashoka.
Okay, Shah Rukh Khan, yeah. There's a question here from Kayla, and Kayla wants to know if your personality description as Aham and as Karan, is there similarities? Actually, we've already touched upon your personality between the two. There's another question here from Spira, and Spira wants to know, okay, what's the one thing that you have learned from being part of Mahabharat?
While playing Karna, I realized kind of happiness you get while you give, while giving something to someone. So there can be nothing better way to be satisfied, feel happy about, but to give or help, support the needy. Mm-hmm. The even small gestures of you getting what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Just give whatever you can. Give love, give strength, give support, give monetary help, anything, any form of help to anyone. It gives you great satisfaction.
Yeah. It just changes your personality, doesn't it? Being part of such a heavy kind of show to do with religion, and also being part of such a historical show. So it does change you and the way you are as a person.
Yes, it opens a new avenue for you. You get different outlook towards life altogether. You start looking at life differently. Mm-hmm. And if I were not playing Karna earlier, probably I would not have thought so deeply about life or spiritualism or many things. Yeah. But while doing this, I like I said, I studied, researched, and while researching, I read many books. So it got me connected. Something gets you connected to the other things. So similarly, while playing Karna, I learned so many things.
Okay. Right, we've got about 5 minutes here. So in the 5 minutes, I want like a couple of word answers for all these questions. Tika?
All right.
Okay, there's a question here from...
Just a word answer, you said, right?
A couple of words, yeah.
All right.
Prabhat wants to know, who's the people in your life that have made the influence in your life and career?
My father, I've seen him struggling really, hard for us so that we can get, everything in life. So, yeah, my father.
Okay. Metrai wants to know, she wants to know, was Aham a naughty kid at school, a shy one, a playful, a studious one? What kind of childhood did you have?
I was a good student, but never very, I was good, but never really very studious. I was very active in sports and all. I was kind of introverted, but still I guess I am, because basic personality does not change easily, so I'm still the same way. Yeah, I guess I answered right.
Okay. Devi wants to know, what do you prefer? What kind of holiday breaks do you prefer? A beach one, a mountain one, somewhere in the hot climate, or a cold one?
Mountain. I would prefer going mountains.
Gotcha. Adventurous, eh?
Yeah. Swimming, I'm not a very good swimmer, so I like to keep away from... I can swim, though, but I'm kind of... cannot swim into sea, basically, into the sea. So I prefer going on mountains. I can climb.
Mahi wants to know, okay, one thing you dislike about your profession.
Yeah, I mean, unless you establish yourself completely, you might get, exploited, I mean, you work for n number of hours, there should be some discipline, it's kind of a little taxing at times. But there's just one aspect of it. I love most of the things, related to our industry.
Okay.
But yeah, it's at times it can be a little taxing, too tiring for you.
Okay. There's another question here from Veda. Wants to know, okay, when did you meet your first crush?
I don't remember that exactly. Happened long ago while I was in college.
By the way, there's a lot of people want to know if you're single. If you're
No, actually in school. In school, yes. While I was in 9th, 10th standard, yes.
Right. A lot of people want to know whether you're single. Do you want to answer that question?
Can I skip that?
Let's give it. Okay. Does that mean that you are attached?
Well, I'm married.
Okay, there you go. Right.
Yeah.
Is that open? Does everyone know about that? Because there's a lot of people that ask me questions about whether you are single or not.
Yeah, now people want to know. See, when I got married, nobody was really keen on knowing that. Now they are, so I'm telling them. I'm married. Actually, I think it's a nice way to tell everyone.
Yeah. Okay, that's nice. A nice little exclusive here that we got. Okay, so you're married. So how long have you been married for?
It's been about 2 years.
2 years. Okay. And is the wife from the industry as well?
No.
Okay. Right, okay, we'll leave it as that, and let's move on to a question here from about badminton. Someone said that you like badminton. Are you a good badminton player?
Yes, I'm good at many sports, basically. I never played on a professional level, but yeah, when I used to play, they used to say I'm really good.
Okay.
I did not get certain parameters to judge, but, I enjoy playing. I think I'm good at that.
Okay. Quickly, I just want to ask you about your favourite genre of music. There's a lot of people want to know about your favourite genre of music, what kind of music you like, and also the kind of films you like.
Music, nothing in particular. Basically, every kind of songs feel like Sufi at times, Sufi or slow, soothing songs at times. But almost all kind of music is good.
All right. And films, which was the last Bollywood film you watched?
No, I do not even recollect which one was the last which I watched.
Okay.
Do not remember. Can you remind me new films which
new ones? Queen, maybe. There's a Queen was a
Queen. Yes, I watched Queen.
With Karna Ronat. Maybe Aham Sharma Ki Dulhaniya, which just came out recently.
I haven't watched it yet. No, I haven't watched it yet.
No?
I watched Queen.
Okay.
And I loved it. Yeah.
Cool. Okay, a couple of shout-outs. There's Lala Khan from Indonesia. She wants you to say a massive hi to Lala Khan. Can you say that to her?
Hi, Leila. Hi, Leila Khan.
Oh, is it Leila? Sorry, Leila. I'm sorry. I thought it was Lala. But Leila, and also Jeet as well, who's listening here in the UK. She's a massive fan of Mahabharat and massive fan of your character. So can you say hi to Jeet?
I missed the name. What is it?
Jeet.
Jeet.
Yeah.
A big hi to Jeet.
Yep.
Hi, Jeet. Hi, Jeet. Thanks for watching.
I just want to say thank you so much for your time. Is there a final message you got for your fans, for your massive fan base, and also your UK fans here as well?
I missed that. I want to say something. That's what you said?
I just want to say a massive shout out to all your fans in the UK and also your fans. Is there anything that you want to say in particular to your fans?
Yes, again, I want to thank them for loving me, loving my work, loving my character. I'll just try my best to keep entertaining you guys. And, God bless. I'll keep in touch. I'll try my best, to grab your attention again after Karna.
Yeah. It's been a pleasure talking to you. Thank you so much for your time, and we'll definitely catch up after Mahabharat. Okay?
Same here, Raj.
Okay.
Great talking to you.
Thank you so much. There you go, Aham Sharma from the hit show Mahabharat, who plays Karna on the show. Now, don't go anywhere. We'll be back in a minute after these messages.
Raj Baddhan.